Oh, I've been driving around these fancy neighborhoods. Beautiful, well-kept lawns and desert, sand across the street, desert. This is nuts. You can't understand when someone says, oh, you live in the desert, or we live at Victoria Falls, it's in the desert. This is the desert. This is blowing sand and dunes and dust and heat, and you put your towel over your shower rod after you take a shower and it dries in an hour. It's just the desert. And some people water their grass regularly and trim everything with nice South American, and they run waterfalls with that water shortage that you hear about. They water their grass, they don't water their grass properly. They got high-tech buildings. Children's Discovery Museum. What the heck is that? It looks like a fancy museum for fancy kids with rich parents. Gated stone-walled communities, and across the street, desert scrub. You just think of John Wayne's gonna ride out of the scrub brush. Yep. Sometimes you'll see the green grass end exactly right on the property line, and next door is a nice place like this here. It's beautiful green grass. This is some fancy estate in here. Let me tell you, somebody was telling me this ain't no dump. And they're watering the grass in the middle of the day. Wait till the evening. Why would you water the grass? Why would you have grass? Yep. You have to see this to believe it. Now the rich people live in La Toscana on Gerald Ford Drive in Rancho Mirage. I'm just visiting. What a fancy place. It's the desert. It's dry, dusty desert, but the people from Washington and Oregon and Northern California, they've got drought too, but they want green grass. So they give them their rose bushes and they water them and they trim everything, keep it just so San Marino. More houses, more air conditioning. A lot of people have solar cells on their roof. They don't get an electric bill. They backfeed the utility, and the electric bill is just a couple bucks a month. Can't see the solar cells from the road because that's against homeowners association and Sterling Estates. Probably against some kind of law that you can't see the solar cells, the solar voltaic panels from the road. So the angle's not perfect, but you're backfeeding the utility and you get a miniature electric bill, which is a good thing. I just saw a project said new houses all including solar electric, which pretty much means you don't get an electric bill. You got gas for your minimal heating, and you got to run the air conditioning in the summer. The colony gated. You got to run the air conditioning in the summer when you're not here and nobody's here in the summer. You got to run the air conditioning because otherwise the house will be 130 degrees and the sheetrock paper will come right off the sheetrock. It's brutally, brutally hot here in the summer. This is like Death Valley, the Mojave Desert. Just a little bit to the south and to the west of Death Valley and Mojave. And it's hot here. It is hot. We're in a valley. We got big mountains. I think that's the San Jacinto Mountains all the way around Duval Drive. We're not going through the red light like that guy. Right through the red light. No problemo. Mission Hills. It is beautiful here, and people have money and they spend it, and I guess they enjoy their money. Mission Point. There's the waterfalls. There's no water shortage here. It's all just made up. They just drill deeper. 1,000 feet, 400 meters to get some water. Yeah, this is the dry desert, but you can't tell because things are nice and green. So you get to those empty lots. Crazy, huh? What a great life. If you could afford it. Nice place to visit. Bling! I'm all stocked up. Got my cardboard. Gonna change my transmission oil for German $10 a quart transmission oil. The good stuff. Somebody suggested I just use Wesson oil. If I'm cheap, might as well be real cheap. See how she runs with Wesson oil. Yeah, right. Now I'm using Made in Germany. Made in Germany transmission fluid. The right stuff for my Mercedes with 423,000 miles. Crazy, huh? Might be the highest mileage Mercedes on the West Coast. Don't ask me how it got here. I didn't think of it. What's going on, guys? You working hard or you're hardly working?
All right.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. It's all right. I'm CORVAIRWILD on YouTube. You know that. Bye. Big wash when it rains. Capture all the water, because let me tell you, it doesn't rain very often here, but when it does, it comes off those mountains and it'll flood everything. What just went by? A red Chevy. Got a 3/4 ton diesel in front of me. Lifted. Bling! What the heck is that? Junk. Oh, it's so nice here. So many businesses offering wrought iron and pool cleaning and imported Covairs pots and pans and furniture. We've got concession stores that sell your furniture. People die, move away, can't come out here for the winter, so they sell their furniture. I saw a furniture store, used furniture, just packed chairs in every direction. Beautiful, fancy stuff. Some tile stores, pet hotels, Regal Plastics, Sherwin-Williams paints, VIP stone statues. I'm going under the speed limit. You're flashing, but I'm going under the speed limit. Upholstery. Got all the trades here. We got people from South America with different skills that we don't have or we don't want to have, but we don't care to work. They do the dirty work for us, clean your hotel room, do their nails or do their girlfriend's hair while they're cleaning your house. I heard about that story. Riverside County Agencies. Where are we going? Cathedral Canyon. Oh, planting some more trees. Irrigation underground. Everything's underground. Neat and tidy. No overhead wiring. You notice that? Yep. Everything's underground in the mud. Left there. Gas. Old Ford. What year is that Ford? Late 80s, early 90s? Two-wheel drive, twin I-beam suspension. We're off to the Mercedes dealership to get me a dipstick. $13 on eBay shipped, or $36 for the same bloody one at AutoZone. Special order only. Imagine that, almost triple the price. Volkswagen Specialties. Yeah. What a dumpy place in this little industrial park. Oh, an adult store. No kitties. Maybe some kitty porn. Maybe some She just saw a Chevy pickup truck, 4-wheel drive. 2.14 miles. Chevrolet, 1970, pale yellow, kind of a light greenish pale yellow. Another wash. Everybody's looking at me while I make my videos. There's car dealers, row after row of brand new shiny cars. I can't afford one. I'm busy going on vacation, buying too many junker clunkers. Acura, Honda of the desert, sand buggy. Yippee! Tesla! I take a test drive on one of those. I'm going to test drive a Tesla. Yep. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Right by the mountain. 111 East Palm Canyon. Palm Canyon Drive. Right by the mountain.